So that is the difference between musical note, music and noise, children. If you talk about music, we have some musical instruments actually, and the way they work actually we'll be learning about the principle behind the production of sound here. Basically, we can classify the musical instruments into three categories here. Some musical instruments are stringed, like the violin or the guitar. When you strike it, when you strike or pluck the students to work on two topics over